I'm going to be talking about 8 new updates we need in Bullet Echo. Let's check it out. Alright, the first idea I have is not very likely to have happen, but if it did, I feel like it could be a super cool addition to the game, and that would be to have branching skills. So this would be for the top ability on each hero. So how it would work is there would be 2 options, so you could either have to pick this one or this one, but you can't have both. So for example, the grenade ability, you could either choose to have a faster explode, so it could be like an extra half a second reduced explosion time, or you could choose to have fire damage added onto that, so enemies that get hit with it will be set on fire for a few seconds. Or for the shield ability, one side could have it so ricocheting bullets, so any bullets that hit that will have a chance to ricochet and hit back at the player that shot it, and the other side could just make the shield wider so you don't get hit with bullets as easily. So this would have a ton of new options for it, and it would allow a lot more customization of heroes, because right now the only thing you can really change is the gears. You pick the hero and the gears, but this would allow a whole bunch of new variations, and I feel like it'd be super awesome. And this could unlock it like Celestial or Ultimate before you unlock this ability, just to give a little bit of incentive to get up to those higher tiers. The next thing is not quite as grandiose as the previous one, but daily login rewards would be really nice. It could give you like all kinds of gears and nuts and stuff. It would be good for Bullet Echo just to have more players online so that there's less bots, because everybody would be encouraged to come back every day. And it could also have like after you log in for 30 days you can get an actual skin, so that would be cool too. The next thing that would be really nice is if they showed the stats of each hero. So there could be like an advanced page on the hero screen, and you click on that and it'll show the speed of that hero's armor penetration, and like all the kills that you've gotten with that hero, your deaths or revives with that hero. It'd just be super helpful just to be able to know like how much armor penetration that hero has, so that you can decide what gears you want and all that good stuff. And to kind of go along with that last one, I feel like it'd be super cool if we had a way to test out like each hero. So that's where I'd like the test mode. So the way this would work is you would just select what hero you want the bot to play as, and you can tell it if you want it to shoot at you or if you just want it to stand still or have actual bot AI. And this would just be super helpful to test out like all the gears and stuff. You could test how many shots it takes to kill a Bastion with a Firefly, or you could test how much damage you can tank as a Smog. There's just a lot of possibilities, and I feel like it would be pretty helpful. Alright, the next thing that would be really nice is if they buffed up the amount of nuts that you get from the battle chest, because right now you only get like 2, and that's basically nothing with the amount that it costs to upgrade gears. So I would love to see the amount that you get increased quite a bit, because right now I have tons of gears that I can upgrade, I just don't have the nuts for it. And if we were able to get more nuts, it would allow us to try out other gears that may not be like the best, but just to try them out for the fun of it. And to kind of go along with that, it would be really nice if they buffed up some of the bad gears. Like right now there's just so many gears that just nobody ever uses just because they're not that good, like +5 health per second or -25 ammo pickup time. Like nobody ever really uses those, so at least like buff up the stats. Like it would be pretty cool to have like a regeneration build, so you could have a gear that has like +20 health per second, and you could have a couple of those, so you could have a regeneration build. So it's still, I don't feel like it would be overpowered at all, but it would just give a lot more variety in the gears we can use. Next up, it would be nice if they changed the way auto revive work. So I feel like the way it should be balanced would be to make it so if the person who killed you, if their whole team dies, then you have a chance to be revived. But when there's still like members of the team alive, it just seems super imbalanced to me, and it puts you at a major disadvantage if you're not in a level 18 clan. And the last thing is to be able to show when people are in teams, so you don't spend time trying to invite them when they're not going to accept because they're already in a team. And also, if you're the team leader, it'd be nice if you could transfer that down to one of the other people in the team, because it's kind of annoying when the whole team has to disband just because the leader has to leave. Those are all my ideas. If you guys have any other ideas, I'd love to hear them in the comments. Later.